a couple extra seconds and then we'll get started. I'll introduce myself as well, don't worry. Awesome. Okay, all right, first and foremost, hello everybody. My name is Kylie Ohlmiller. Can everybody hear and see me okay? Thumbs up. Awesome. All righty. So thanks for joining me tonight. A little bit about me before we get started so that you don't have this stranger talking to you on your screen for the next hour. My name is Kylie Ohlmiller. Again, I am currently on Long Island in New York right now. This is where I was born and raised. This is where I live now. I am a professional women's lacrosse player. I play for the WPLL Fight. I also play for Team USA on the training team. I am an attacker. I went to Stony Brook University where I graduated in 2018. And I have been playing lacrosse ever since I was in 3rd grade. So I've been playing for over 15 years now. Fell in love with the sport, just kind of like, especially with the stick work aspect of it, which is what our theme is for tonight's session. Just really working on developing the fundamentals of our stick work, focusing on good habits, focusing on the little details, and also focusing on things that are going to make us out of our comfort zone with our stick work so that we ultimately become more and more with that stick work stuff, okay? So what we're going to do here, for those of you who have never gone through like a virtual training before, the way that I like to do it, I'm going to be here. We'll all meet like here at the screen so that you can watch me explain what we're going to do, okay? So I'm going to explain what we're going to do. I'll give you a couple demonstration reps, and then I'm going to give you a couple reps, a certain number of reps to go do. So whether you have, maybe you have a rebounder out in your backyard. Maybe some of you, I see that you have like a friend or a sibling, okay, that you can pass back and forth to. If you're inside, that's okay. If you have access to a ball, we'll be doing a whole bunch of different fakes and things like that you can work on with a ball and then just fake, pretend, and pass, okay? If you have access to none of that, make sure that we're taking some notes here, okay? Because this is something the next time you guys can get to a wall or get to a field or get to a partner pass that we can definitely put into our stick work routine. All right. So last but not least, let's make sure as well that, so on the little boxes on your screen, okay? So if you hover over your own box, I know some of you have already done it, most of you have, but just make sure that your name is there so that if I want to give you guys any feedback, I'm calling you by your right name and not by like your parents' names. So in order to change that, you can click the 3 little dots up in the top right-hand corner of your own box. And if you click on that, it says rename and you can type in your own name there, okay? So, because sometimes when I can watch you while you're doing your stick work, I can give you little pointers and tips and you can hear me from the screen. So that gets super fun. So I just want to make sure I'm calling you guys by the right name. Awesome. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, again, a little bit about me. My all-time favorite part of lacrosse is the stick work, right? I've always been a super creative player. I've always wanted to kind of challenge myself, go outside the box. If you've ever watched any of my highlights or anything along those lines, very creative. I'm throwing behind the backs. I'm throwing no-look passes. I'm doing a lot of fakes on my goalies. I just think it's really important to be as comfortable as you possibly can with your stick work and with your stick. Ultimately, that makes you more of a confident player out on the field. If you don't have to think about catching the ball or how you're passing the ball or what is going to kind of come of your catching and passing, you can think about the next level type stuff, right? Like running a play or picks and rolls or focusing on which teammate is open rather than, you know, worrying about if you're going to catch the ball. So that's why I think stick work is so important. And again, we're going to do a whole bunch of stuff over the next coming weeks, but this week is all about stick work. So what we're going to do, again, I'm going to explain the first one, then I'll give you guys some reps and we'll go and do them on our own. So the first and foremost thing that we're going to work on, one hand on our stick, okay? We're going to work on both of our different hands here. So the first one we're going to work on is our top hand. We're going to work on doing a one-handed throw and catch, but a couple details, all right? We want our top hand to be a little bit higher than the middle of our stick. Don't want it all the way up here. Don't want it all the way down here. Want it just a little bit higher than the middle okay? And we also want to make sure that our arm is in a nice big L right before we throw the ball, okay? So notice how my arm is in this L shape. I'm showing my muscle. My arm is off my body. It's not in tight like this, okay? And I'm going to step with my opposite foot and snap through. So what you're going to work on is this motion here, arm off your body, reaching back. I want to see you guys open up your shoulder here, okay? So my hand shouldn't be out in front of my face because then I'm going to push it. I want to open up my shoulder, step, and snap through as if I'm throwing like a baseball or a football. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to do 10 reps with our right hand and then 10 reps with our left hand. Again, with whatever kind of resource you have, whether it's a partner, a wall, or you're just kind of working on it, air reps here. Okay, so arm off our body, snapping through. Good job, Sydney. Good. If you're working through air reps here, okay, we can still throw in like a ball fake as our throw. Punch it all the way out. Make sure we reach all the way back. Punch it all the way out again. Good, Tori. There you go. Reach it back. Nice job, Bella. Want to see big open arms here. Play big here, girls. Snap that wrist. Make sure our opposite foot is forward. Good, Sydney. Good. Get those 10 and 10. 10 reps righty, 10 reps lefty. Good work, Tori. There you go. Opposite foot forward. Alrighty, girls, as we're finishing up those reps, great job. Okay, next thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna add a little bit of some cradle motions with that one hand. Okay, so we're gonna tire out our wrists a little bit. So we're still gonna step and throw with our one hand on the stick. All right, we're also gonna do a high cradle. Okay, like a big ball fake. Okay, so you're gonna go out in front of your face like this, almost as if someone's standing right in front of you. And you want to turn the stick head backwards so that they see the back of it. Then you're bringing it all the way back. So what you're going to notice from this is that when you do your ball fake, you're going to bring it back and you're probably going to want to throw it from right here. I want you to focus on those little details of bringing it all the way out, all the way back, and then step and throw. Okay? Open up that shoulder every time you go to throw. All right? So ball fake, bring it back, step and throw. All right? Let's try that out. 10 righty, 10 lefty. Good. Make sure our opposite foot is forward. Great job, Chloe. Arms back. Reach it back. Good. Working on that twisting motion with your top wrist. Good. So let's try and get that to go out in front of us instead of over across our face. Yep. Good. Nice adjustments there. Out and back. Nice job. Punch that wrist out. So it should be less of an arm motion, more of a wrist motion. There we go. Should feel the burn right in here. Good job. Good work, girls. 10 reps and 10 reps. Good, Chloe. There we go. All right, girls, next thing we're going to do, okay, so just as important as our top hand is, our bottom hand is just the same, if not more important as well, okay? So what we're going to do here, you're going to have two hands on your stick. You're going to throw, catch if you have a wall. If you don't, that's okay. This is the perfect one to work on. So you're going to use just the bottom hand of your stick, and we're going to do a bottom-handed fake. So what I mean by a bottom-handed fake is you're going to completely let go with your top hand, and your bottom hand's gonna bring your stick out in front of you like that, okay? But notice my bottom hand is revving over and going like that. It's like a motorcycle motion. Okay, so as I go through here, motorcycle motion it out, the big wrist motion, then I'm bringing it back to 2 hands. So as I come through, out, back, okay, and then step and throw. Out, back, step and throw. So make sure you let go with that top hand. You should feel the burn in that wrist motion. All right, so it's turning all the way over. As you feel it out, try and almost lean into it if you're going into a throw. Okay, you're gonna do 10 of these with your right hand, 10 of these with your left hand. Good. Feel the burn. Do it a little bit slower. Make sure you can get that arm all the way extended out. Nice job. This one's a little bit tougher. Good. Control it. Nice job, Sydney. Good, Bella. Nice work here, girls. There we go. Twist that bottom wrist. Feel the snap of it. Same way you would snap it when we're working on a shot or a pass. Good job, Tori. There you go. Good job, Lily. Good. Try to control it as it's on its way out. Don't just fling those hands out there. Control, turn that wrist, watch the ball. Good job, girls. Good. 10 and 10. All right, once we're done with those, 10 and 10, next thing we're going to do here, okay, we're going to put 2 hands on our stick. We're going to keep 2 hands on our stick. So we're working on just a step and throw with 2 hands on our stick, okay, but in between each one, we are going to work on what I like to call, instead of a ball fake, okay, a lot of times when we just do a fake, we end up just cradling like this. So to really over-exaggerate that, I like to call it a shooting space fake. You know, when you're trying to kind of really get shooting space, you wind up, and you act like you're shooting it, and you bring it all the way out in front. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do here. You're gonna bring your stick all the way out in front. You're gonna punch out this top arm. It's gonna extend all the way out in front of you. Turn that stick all the way backwards like that, and then you're gonna bring it all the way back. You're gonna step and throw, okay? So punch it out, shooting space fake, bring it back, step, throw. Shooting space fake, bring it back, step, throw. Make sure when we bring those arms back, we bring them far back, so that we can get that power out of both of our arms. 10 righty, 10 lefty. Punch it out, bring it back. Over-exaggerate what you're doing with that top arm. Really extend it. Good. Nice job, girls. Good, Adler. Nice lefty there. Good, Becca and Christina. There you go. Punch it out. Nice job, Bella. Good, Lily. Nice job. Over-exaggerated, girls. Really sell it. Okay, as we are finishing up those reps, great work, girls. Okay, now we're going to incorporate just a little bit of the bottom half of our body, okay, trying to get that warmed up a little bit. So what we're going to do, we're going to just kind of, we're going to do a throw, catch, righty. You're going to work on some switches. Then you're going to throw, catch, lefty. You're going to switch your hands, throw, catch, switch. But notice, okay, my body isn't completely square to where I'm throwing the ball the whole time. Every time I come out, my hips turn toward the side so that my opposite foot is closest to where I'm going to throw the ball, okay? So if I'm in my left hand here, my right foot is closest to where I'm going to throw it. My hips are to the side. I'm throwing and catching like this so that it forces me to get my arms off my body. Then I'm going to switch where I bring my stick head underneath my chin, nice and close to my chest. And as I do so, I'm flipping my hips around the other way, get my arms off my body, and here, okay? So I shouldn't be kind of just switching, even if I'm stepping like this. I shouldn't be square like this. You should be side, flip those hips, flip those hands to side. Flip those hips, flip those hands, okay? See how everything's moving from side to side, okay? You're gonna do 30 switches total here. So throw, catch, switch. Throw, catch, switch. Try to switch that hand, those hands underneath your chin. Great job, Chloe. Try to reach those arms off your body before you throw. Good. Set those feet before you throw. Nice job, everybody. If you don't have anything to throw at, just give yourself one of those big, strong, act like your shooting space fake as your throw. Switch, throw. Good. Try to work on good habits with our switches as well. Try and switch that stick underneath your chin. Bring it back up. Nice and big to throw, but bring it nice and tight and low to switch. Good, Lily. Nice job. Great job, Sydney. I love the focus. Good, Bella. Good, Sadie. Love it, Pippa. Izzy, great work. Adler, great work. Good, girls. Keep flipping those hips. Quick switch with your hands. Quick switch with your feet. "30 switches, and then come on back." Okay, girls, as we're finishing that one up, now we're going to work on changing our levels a little bit, okay? But a little bit of a detail here. All we're going to do is a high fake and then a low fake, and then we're going to throw. But what I want you guys to focus on is keeping your arms in triple threat position, okay? So your arms are back like this, right? Triple threat is like this, where you can either throw or you can shoot or you can continue your cradle and go and dodge from here, right? So we want to play nice and big. This is where we want to do our fakes from. So back behind our head like this. All right, we want to kind of punch our hands up to the sky, punch our hands out to the side to do our fakes, rather than taking our hands out in front of us. This is different than our shooting space fake, okay? Because what we want to ultimately practice here is being able to throw out of either one of these fakes, all right? So we want to make sure that we're faking up to the sky, but our arms are nice and big, faking down to the floor, but our arms are nice and big, and then we're throwing, okay? So it ends up looking a little bit like this. My opposite foot is forward, it's high, it's low, I'm up, and I throw. Okay, but notice my arms, from no matter where I would be, I could throw from here if I needed to. I could throw from here if I needed to. If I bring my arms out in front of me, I got to bring them all the way back in order to get them back to throw. Okay, so I'm going to go high, low, up, and throw. Let's try 10 of those righty, 10 of those lefty. Again, if you don't have anything to throw at, do a really big ball fake out in front of you, acting like you're throwing. High, low, up, and throw. Good work, girls. Sell those fakes. Get high and tall with your body on the high fake. Then get low and tinier with your body on the low fake. Good job. Good, so keep those hands back behind you. Triple threat, high and low. High, low, up and throw. It's like a song. Really bad song, but that's because I made it up. High, low, up and throw. There you go. Good job, Sadie. Nice work, Izzy. Keep it up, Bella. Ten with your right hand, 10 with your left hand. Good work, girls. Good work. Last couple here. All right, girls. Next one we're going to do here. Okay. We're going to, again, incorporate a little bit of our feet and our stick work. Okay. So we're focusing on two things here, our feet and our hands. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to do a face dodge, but we're going to add a double pump. So you're going to pump it twice on this side when you do your face dodge. Okay. So what you're going to do as you step out, we want to make sure. All right. So we're going to be here. You're going to face where you're throwing the ball, just like this, nice and square to it. Your opposite foot, so if you're in your right hand, you're going to step out to the side when you do your face dodge and your double pump, okay? And then when you come back and you're going to throw, you're going to step forward. So all you're doing is you're stepping with just your opposite foot. It's going to go out to the side and then forward. 2 steps, that's it. So big face dodge out to the side, big throw towards wherever you're throwing, okay? Now, as we do that, we want to focus on what we're doing with our hands as well, okay? So if I'm here and I do my face dodge, and I keep my hands where they are on my shaft, and I face dodge like this, I end up not necessarily protecting my stick as best as I could. So what I'm going to do with my hand is I'm going to take my top hand, I'm going to slide it up to the top of my shaft as I come across. So as I do my face dodge, slide my hand up. Now when I do that double pump over here, my stick head is right next to my ear, and as I twist my shoulders, my stick is super protected on the other side of my body, okay? Then when I come back, I'm going to slide that top hand back down. So what it is it's a step out to the side, slide that top hand up, double pump. Bring it back, slide that top hand down, step through, and throw, okay? So we're doing a big face dodge, double pump. You're going to do 10 of these righty, 10 of these lefty. So step out, slide up, 1, 2, bring it back, step and throw. So it's 2 cradles on the other side of your body. 1, 2, bring it back, step and throw. Twist those shoulders, protect that stick. Good job, girls, good job. Twist those shoulders, girls. If the more you twist your shoulders, the more protected you'll be. Use your opposite shoulder to protect your stick on the other side of your body. Great work here. Focus on your feet, focus on your hands. Good, Sydney. Nice footwork there. Good, Tori. Nice job, Chloe. Slide that hand up and down. Protect that stick. Good work, good work. Good job, girls. 10 and 10, and then we are coming on back. Good. Okay. Next thing we're going to do here, we're going to switch kind of the focus, all right, to what our passes are going to be, okay? So, our catches, sorry about that. All right, so if you have something that you're going to throw it at, okay, as you throw the ball, okay, or if you throw it at your partner, when it's being thrown back to you, so as you throw it, what you're going to do is you're going to flip your stick around backwards, and you're going to track the ball back, work on soft hands. You're going to catch the ball in the back of the stick. Once it's back here, you're going to pop it up, flip your stick around, catch it normal. Then you'll go for another throw. As it's in the air, you watch it in onto the back of your stick, pop it up back here, catch it. But I don't want to see you guys do this, okay? I don't want to see you catch it here and then turn your stick horizontal to pop it up in front of you and then bring your arms back. I want to see you really try and keep your stick vertical like this and track it back with the top hand so that when you pop it up and back, you're already ready in that triple threat position. Okay, so it's important to watch it in, soft hands, bring those hands back, watch it the whole time, and then get your eyes up to throw. All right, so soft hands, pop it up, catch, step, throw. We're gonna do 10 of these with the right hand, 10 of these with the left hand. Soft top hand, given with the ball when we catch. So catching it backwards. If you don't have anything to throw at or catch from, toss it backwards to yourself. Try and catch it back here on the back of your stick. Toss it back, catch, pop it up. Toss it back, catch, pop it up. It's all about the giving motion with your top hand. Good work, girls. Good work. Nice job, Chloe. Good, Adler. Way to keep your eyes on it, though. If you get a tough rep to handle, just reset. Reset the rep. Good. Toss it back to yourself if you don't have something to toss off of. Nice work, Faye. Good. Pippa. Good job, Sadie. Great job, girls. Great job. Okay, we're gonna make this just a little bit tougher here, okay? So the next thing we're gonna do is what I like to call the popcorn. I actually just posted about it on KO17 Lacrosse, if you guys follow me there. All right, this is a fun one to practice. You can actually practice it without passing and throwing off the pitch back, but if you have one, just pass, catch, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna popcorn it out in front of you like that. So you're just gonna give yourself a little pass out in front, okay? And then you're gonna pass it right back. So what you're doing is you're tossing it, a little baby toss out in front, and instead of following through with the entire pass, it's coming out of your stick and you're catching it on the back, just like me, right out in front, and then you're gonna pop it right back. One cradle, step and throw, okay? And then you can pass it out, catch in front, pass it right back. Little toss, little pop it forward, pop it back, catch, step, throw. Pop it out, pop it back, step, throw. We're gonna do 10 of these righty, 10 of these lefty. Okay, extra focus with that weak hand. Try to pop it out in front of you and pop it all the way back instead of up next to your hip like this. Try to work on that actual throwing and follow through motion. Good, pop it forward, pop it back. Nice job, Sadie. Good, Jada. Nice, Becca and Christina. Good job, Bella. Good, Faye. Good job. Keep it up, Izzy. Good, there you go. Focus on the little toss that you give yourself. If you give yourself a good little toss out in front, it should be a little bit easier to watch it into your stick. Give a good pass, get a good pass back. Good job. Nice work, girls. 10 with your right, 10 with your left. Keep it up. This is looking great. Good, girls. Try to get a couple more good ones. Focus on that top hand as it's coming out in front of you. Watch it into your stick. Alrighty, girls. Next thing we're gonna do here, okay, as we come back, we're gonna work on a little bit of some off-sided stuff. Meaning, okay, we're gonna work on an off-stick throw. All right, if we have a place to throw the ball, awesome. Again, if we do not, let's work on it without a ball, just like I'm going to. Okay, we want to get that motion in. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring it across with a face dodge over to your other side. And you're gonna twist your hand so that it's ready to snap through, and you're gonna throw a pass, okay? So now when we come across like this, it's easy to keep our stick vertical and then try to push from here. When you notice when I'm doing that, I'm really just kind of like pushing with my shoulder. We wanna get a full snap, okay? So we wanna act like it's a real throw on this other side. So we wanna get our stick as horizontal as we can, just like this. All right, so as we bring it across with a face dodge, bring it horizontal, don't rest it on our shoulder, bring it off our shoulder, and you're gonna step and you're gonna snap through. If you're on a rebounder, it's important to aim with the butt of your stick to where you want the ball to come back to you, okay? So we want the ball to come back to our strong side, so we have to aim the butt of our stick across the rebounder so that it comes back over here, okay? So you're bringing it across, twist, step, and snap. Last piece of this rule goes against all of our other kind of stick work rules, right? We always, when we're throwing, we always step with our opposite foot. For this one, if you're righty, you bring it over to the left side of your body, okay? So you end up stepping with your right foot. So if you're in your right hand, you're stepping with your right foot on this one, okay? It goes against all of our rules, but that's how we're gonna do that. All right, so bring it across, twist that hand, step and snap. 10 righty, 10 lefty here. Good job, girls. Out and through. Make sure we're not resting that top hand on our shoulder. Good, Chloe. Nice job. Make sure we snap through. Push, pull with both wrists. Both wrists have a job here. Good job, Bella. Nice, Riley and Tyler. Good job, Pippa. Keep that up. Good job, Jada. Step with that same foot now. Make sure we step and throw. Focusing on little details here. Good work, girls. 10 and 10, then come on back. All right. Okay, so now what we're going to do is the complete opposite. Okay, so we're going to work on giving ourselves a bad pass and handling that bad pass. Okay, so if, again, we don't have something to throw it to, I want you to just practice this motion. Okay, but if you do have something to throw it to, we're going to throw it across the rebounder, and it's going to come back over here. Okay, so you want to give yourself a pass that you have to handle over here or down here, all right, on your off stick side, so that you're working on this giving motion over here, and then you're bringing your stick back, stepping and throwing. Okay, so if you don't have anything to throw at, again, if you're indoors, whatever it is, just like me, work on it just like me. Start normal, bring your stick across, work on that giving motion as if you catch the ball over here, bring it back, and then practice a throw. Act like you're getting it right off the rebounder from that throw, catch, step, throw. Okay, we're doing 10 off-stick catches with your right, 10 off-stick catches with your left. Here we go. Working on handling a bad pass here. Super, super important. Good. Keep that soft hand mentality here, even though we're on the weak side. Good, Chloe. Nice job, Pippa. Give yourself a good bad pass so that you can handle it. Sounds kind of funny, but give yourself a pass that you can handle on the offside. Twist that hand back over to throw it normal. Good job, girls. Good job. Soft hands. Good work, girls. Keep it up. 10 and 10, and then come on back. Great job. Soft hands. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do now, all right, this one's a good one to work on. Again, whether you have a rebounder or not, all right, we are going to do 4 fakes. Okay. But what you're going to do is you're going to act as if you have 4 corners on your screen, kind of like how I have 4 corners on my screen right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to try and reach all 4 of those corners with 4 fakes in a row, then reach your arms back, step and throw. Okay, it doesn't matter what order you go in the corners, but what I want to see you girls do is instead of just kind of like fake, 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 I want to really see you sell it. So extending that top arm, turning your shoulders, turning your head. Okay, if you go across your body, turning everything that way. If you go low, dropping your body nice and low, your body language, your shoulders, your eyes, okay? 4 fakes, really exaggerate them, really sell them, and then step and throw. You're going to do 10 of those righty, 10 of those lefty, okay? Go ahead, let's try that out. Fake, 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 step, throw. Good, girls. Good job. Sell those fakes. That top arm should punch all the way out. Really extend it. Yes. Good job. Good. 4 corners. Nice, Sadie. Good job with that left hand. Good work, Becca and Christina. Good job, Izzy. Keep it up. Okay, girls. So we're going to get a little bit more out of our comfort zone here on these next ones. All right. So we're going to do one of my all-time favorite things here. I have a question for you, though, and what I want you guys to do is type your answers for me in the chat. Okay, so there's a little chat feature on the bottom. You can click on the chat. You're going to type in your answer for me to this question. So what we're going to do, one thing I want to ask you guys, if your strong hand feels like a 10 out of 10, right? You would use it for everything on the field if you could. I know I would, right? I'm super comfortable with it. Feels like a 10 out of 10. What would your weak hand feel like? Or what does your weak hand feel like? Write it in the chat for me if you're comfortable. Out of 10. Awesome. Okay, awesome. Be nice and honest. I love it. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. Thank you for those honest answers, girls. That's perfect. Okay. So here's the second half of this question. What do we think it should be? Woo! You guys are smart. Oh, 11. I like that one. I have never gotten that one. Awesome. I love it. Yes. Okay. So that's why we're doing every single thing that we do here with both hands, right? We're doing with the same amount of reps with both hands. Okay. I'm a strong believer in that if you go out on the lacrosse field, the biggest threat that you can be is having a just as equally strong hand as you do a weak hand, right? If both your hands feel exactly the same, you can do almost anything out there, and no really team can really do anything to kind of stop you. They can't be like, she's all righty, right? Or she's all lefty. If you have two really equally dominant hands, you're a dual threat out there, no matter what position you play. Okay, so that's why we're working on this stick work, and this is why you should work on your stick work equal amounts on both hands. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to work on a high fake sidearm pass. Okay, so it's going to be in a couple steps. You're going to face wherever you're throwing, all right? You're going to do a fake here, right out in front of you, and then you're going to drop your hands off your hip. So this is a really important step. We don't want our bottom hand to be near our belly button, okay, or in front of our body, because it takes our top arm in tight near our body. And that means we would be like T-Rexing the ball, right? We don't want to play like this. We want to have our arms off our body so that we can snap them through. Okay, so as we go with ball fake, that's step one. Step two, reach our arms off our body, okay, straight off, right off of our hips, as if we're making a straight line. When you're here, I want you to kind of cradle a couple times. Make sure you're comfortable with your stick down there. Then you're going to step, okay, and you're going to snap through with both hands right from there. So try not to bring your arms back up to throw. Leave them from here. Snap, snap with two hands. And then wherever your stick head finishes and points to is where the ball is going to go. Okay, so if you're throwing at a rebounder or a wall, you want to snap it so that it comes right back off to your strong hand. You don't want to finish all the way across our body like this, okay? So 3 steps. Fake out, hands off, snap, snap. All right, let's try 10 of those with our right hand. And yes, 10 of those with our weak hand as well, okay? 10 with our strong, 10 with our weak. Hands off your body, snap, snap. Use those wrists. It's more about finesse here. Good work, girls. Nice, Tori. Good, Sydney. Drop those hands off your waist. There you go. Snap those hands through. Good job, Bella. Good job, Becca and Christina. Bring those hands a little bit lower. Nice job, Faye. Good job, Becca. Good job, Pippa. Nice, Adler. Force yourselves a little bit lower with those hands, girls. Good work, girls. Extra focus with that weak hand, especially. I'm a big believer if you can do a sidearm with your weak hand, there's not much else you can't do. Weak-handed sidearm passes are really hard. Good job. Okay. Alrighty, girls. Next thing we're going to do is my all-time favorite move here. Anybody have any guesses on what that might be? Type it in the chat if you do. Yeah. Yeah. We got it. Okay. Awesome. We're going to do some behind the backs. Okay. So a couple steps again. What you're going to do And yes, we are going to do this with both of our strong hand and our weak hand. All right, we are going to do strong hand first. You're going to do 10 with your strong hand, then you're going to try 5 with your weak hand, okay? Now, a couple steps again. You're going to face to the side. So if you guys are my bounce back or wherever I'm throwing the ball, all right, you're going to face to the side so that your opposite foot is closest to where you're going to throw it, all right? Next step, you're going to reach your arms again off your body like this. Now, your bottom hand should be somewhere in between your armpit and your hips, so right around your rib cage, okay? That's where it should start. My hands should be really low on my shaft. You see that? This top hand isn't all the way up here. Slide them down a little bit, all right? Most important part is you got to keep your eyes up on your target, okay? If your eyes go down or forward, you can twist way too far, and then you lose control of where the ball's going to go. So keep your eyes up, all right, wherever you're going to throw it. Last but not least, both your wrists have a job, okay? So your top wrist has to snap towards your shoulder, while your bottom wrist snaps away, okay? And that's where you're gonna get a lot of that snap from. Your stick should finish off your shoulder, like this. Shouldn't finish over your head or around your waist. Should finish straight up and down, okay? So eyes up, reach back, push, pull. If you're throwing out a rebounder, remember it's gonna come back to you, so get that stick back around to catch it, okay? Let's try it out. 10 with our strong hand, 5 with our weak hand. Eyes up, reach back, push, pull. Good, so that stick should come right off the same shoulder that you're going with. So if you're using your right hand, it should come right over your right shoulder. So reach back and snap. There it is, Tori. Great adjustment right there. That was perfect. Yep, perfect. Good, Adler. Reach off your body and snap. Good job, Jada. Nice job, Sydney. Sydney, try to slide that top hand down a little bit on your shaft. Yeah, there you go. So then when you reach off, you have a little bit more push-pull. There you go. Good job. Great work here, girls. All my girls without their video on, I'm sure you're crushing it. Good work, good work. Way to go out of your comfort zone here with this one, girls. Okay, after those reps, girls, don't worry, we're gonna get some more practice with that throughout this next thing. We have 2 more things here, okay? One, we're gonna do a little pattern, okay? So if you have like a rebounder or a wall, awesome. If you don't, again, we're just gonna work on your passes as if they're like a ball fake, okay? So what you're gonna do, you're just gonna do 1 rep of each thing. All right, so I'm gonna say the pattern right now. Don't worry, I know sometimes we forget, so I'm also gonna type it in the chat for anybody who forgets. But all you're gonna do is you're gonna do righty 1 hand, lefty 1 hand. Okay, so you're gonna throw and catch, throw and catch. Righty 2 hands, lefty 2 hands. Then you're gonna go righty 4 fakes and throw. Lefty 4 fakes and throw. Okay, remember those 4 corners? Then from there on out, it's gonna be your strong hand, all right? So you're gonna go strong hand behind the back pass. All right, next one you're gonna do is you're going to do a Twizzler pass, okay? So you can bring it across your body like this, twist your hands around and snap it through from like that, okay? So I'm gonna go through that one again. Bring your hands across like a face dodge, but then bring them off your hip all the way down, straight off your hip. Your bottom hand is gonna twist over like a motorcycle rev, and your top hand's gonna go with it and snap through right from there, okay? Yep, just like that. All right, last but not least, you're gonna take 1 hand on the stick and you're gonna snap it between your legs, just like I just did. All right, try and throw it like that. So you'll snap it through, just like that. Try and catch it as it comes back. So again, we're gonna go righty 1 hand, lefty 1 hand. Righty 2 hands, lefty 2 hands. Righty 4 fakes, lefty 4 fakes. Strong hand from here on out. Behind the back pass, Twizzler pass, 1-handed between the legs pass. What you're gonna try and do is you're gonna try and get through that pattern 3 times. Your goal is to not drop the ball, but if you do, it's okay. 3 times through. I'm gonna type it in the chat for anyone who missed it. Okay, it's in the chat for anybody who needs it. But it's righty one hand, lefty one hand. Righty two hands, lefty two hands. Righty four fakes, lefty four fakes. Then your strong hand, you're going to go behind the back pass, Twizzler pass, and then one-handed between the legs. Try to work on all those motions. If you don't have anything to throw to, try and do it without a ball so that you can work on the throwing motions of those trick passes. Or you can do it with a ball and make it a Twizzler fake or a behind the back fake. Nice work, girls. Try to focus on all the little details. Nice, Chloe. Good, Lily. Make sure our arms are off our body. We're using those wrists to snap. Good job, Adler. Nice fakes there. Keep it up, Sadie. Great job here, girls. Focus on those little details just because we're going through a pattern now. Don't lose focus on all those little habits that we want to build. Awesome. Once you get through three times, come on back. We're going to end with something fun here. Where's my ball? Okay. So, all right. What we're going to do here, we're going to end for the last 5 minutes with a little stick trick action, okay? The reason we're doing that, it's fun, first of all. Second of all, I want to know why else you guys think it's important for us to work on stick tricks. Type it in the chat for me. Why do we work on stick tricks? What does it actually help us with, other than the fact that they're really fun, and it's fun to just toss a ball up and down, try new things with it. Nice, Chloe. Good, Sadie. Yes, Tori. Awesome, girls. Control, control, control. Yes, there it is. Good job. Awesome. I love it, girls. Okay, so a couple different things here, right? We're working on ultimately being able to control the ball in our stick. There's going to be a lot of stick tricks that you do that you're never going to actually use in a game or in a practice or on the actual real field, right? But ultimately what they're doing is when you're practicing them, you're getting more and more comfortable with this stick in your hand. Okay, so if you can throw a behind the back pass to yourself, to a rainbow, to all the different things, whatever it is, without even thinking about it, then you're not going to have to really think about the passing and the throwing aspect on the field. You can think past that and think more about the strategy and the rest of the game. Okay, and that's ultimately how we want to be with our stick work. So what we're going to do here, we're going to try this here first. Okay, so what you're going to do, we're going to work on, you're going to toss the ball up right in front of you. You're going to try and get your entire stick around the ball. Okay, so not just your top half, that's just your top half. I want you to get your entire shaft around the ball. So both hands come out and around the ball. Yep, you're going to try and get in and close, out and around, and then catch it. So it's up, out and around. You might have to like bend down to catch the ball, okay? But you want to get both hands out and around in a full circle around the ball. So just not just your top hand, your bottom hand as well. Your entire middle of your shaft should go around that ball. Up and around. Nice work, girls. Okay, so come on back. Even if you got it or if you didn't get it, these are good to practice. Next part here, we're ultimately going to put these all together in a second. But the next one that you can work on is, if anyone plays soccer here, this is a really common one. Okay, you're actually going to juggle off your knee with a lacrosse ball. Okay, so try that first. You're just going to toss it up, hit it off the middle of your thigh, and catch it. If you can get one, okay, try and keep two hands on your stick because this is going to tie into the next part that we do. Okay, two hands on, catch. If you can get one, try two. Good, there we go. Okay, now last but not least, we're gonna put them both together. So this is all hand-eye coordination, watching the ball the whole time. Okay, a little bit of soft hands, a little bit of fun action here. So you're gonna hit it off your knee, and while it's in the air, you're gonna try and get your stick around it and catch it. Okay, so you hit it off, stick around. Hit it off, stick around, and catch it. So we're putting them together. Now, if you can get that, try and see how many you can get in a row. I think my record is 7. But I haven't been able to do it in a while. Good, trying eyes on the ball, off your knee. Good, keep those eyes on the ball. 2 hands on the stick here. Try and get that stick up and around. Nice work, girls. Awesome. All right, try it one more time, then come on back over here. Okay. Great job tonight, girls. Awesome work. Okay, so we did a couple different things, right? We did a lot of stick work, all right? And that was today's kind of theme. And ultimately, we did it first because I think that it is literally the most important thing in the game of lacrosse, right? If we can master our stick work, there's so many other things that we can go on to master after that. But first and foremost, we want to focus on being as comfortable as we can with our stick. And that doesn't stop once you get to a certain level either, okay? Like I myself am playing at the highest level right now, and I still have my stick in my hand every single day. And I'm trying to work on new skills, new tricks, whatever it is that can ultimately make me as comfortable as possible in whatever kind of situation I'm going to see out there on the field. So I hope that you guys learned something that was either challenging or you figured out was a little bit more uncomfortable with one hand than the other. Whatever that might be, do a couple extra reps with that every time you get out on the wall. All right? And have a ton of fun with it. Keep that creativity. Keep working hard. And keep getting out there and staying active. I will hope to see you guys next week again for another session. All right? But thanks for joining me, you guys, tonight, and stay safe, okay? Have a great night. Bye, guys.